Hey friends, Practical Ken here. We are at the farm permission site. I'm here with Jeff. Ace is showing up here shortly. Swing for the ring. So we got Jeff's Obsessions and Swing for the Ring here. We'll see what we can find. And we found some really cool stuff. Jeff has already found some cool stuff before I even got here. So wish us luck. Let's go. 49 to 51. 6 inches down. Nice little dot, oval type dot, so might be a mixed metal. Okay, we got a few things here. I got pulled out some really thick glass, but we got this, whatever this is. I don't know. Looks like it's round like a coin. What do you think? Oh, that looks like a gear. What is that? There we go. That looks like... What is that? It kind of looks like a gear. Got a little pin going through the center. You might have part of a watch. Look at that little screw. It looks like it's threaded. That's a screw going through the center. I'll clean that up. That's pretty cool. It's part of a watch. It looks like our clock. I think I see a coin spill on the surface. I think someone tripped and fell or something here. I see something shiny underneath the leaves there. I don't know if you see it. This is ridiculous. It's right on top of the leaves. It looks like 2 quarters and a penny. Check it out. How does that even happen? Here we go. Check this out. It's on top of the leaves, so someone must have been... Oh, there's a dime too. Dang, we're getting ahead. Look at this. Whoop, just tossed it. There it is. We got 60 cents right there, 61 cents. That's how I like to find the change. Just, you don't have to dig for it. You just look down and look for something shiny. That's 50, 60, and then 1 penny. Look at that. That's ridiculous. Oh, let's swing around and see what else we can find. Maybe we'll get a buck. Okay, we got a bright piece of blue-purple glass is broken. Part of a medicine bottle, but look at that. That's like a diamond. Very bright. Catch the light. Then we have all sorts of mix of metals here, so this must be where another pile of garbage was, or debris. Definitely solid. We're going to dig it and see what it is. But there we go. We got a piece of a, looks like a steel fitting of some sort. It's kind of heavy. It's part of a lamp. What are your thoughts? Got that beveled look to it. Actually, yeah. Huh. I wouldn't normally dig this, but it is a solid target. Look how long that line is on the screen. We're gonna dig it. Okay, we got an iron plate of some sort. We have melted metal here, slag. So there was a fire, and this was melted. So could be why there was a mix of signals, possibly. Why it was a little broken, but we found it. Garbage. That's 59 to 62. Nice little dot here. We're gonna dig it. Now it keeps getting higher. It's mid 70s, low 70s to mid 70s. Interesting, but it's a long line too. Well, we found some milk glass here. It's like the bottom of a container. And we also found a nice little chunk of copper or brass. Yeah, looks like it might have had an original shape like this. Looks like it that part was maybe bent up. That's brass. Look at that, how shiny that is. And that looks like a countersunk screw area. That appears to be pretty old. That's thick, or at least feels thick. It's heavy. What do you think that is? This almost has bend to it, like it's been snipped. Like maybe it had a corner like this and it was snipped off and used. Look at that, looks like a cut corner. So maybe this was a repurposed piece of brass. But that's pretty cool. It'd be kind of cool to see what that looks like cleaned up. I don't think there's many markings on it because it almost looks homemade. That's a pretty solid signal going this way. Little dot. So it's probably a mix of stuff buried in this hole. Well, this is kind of interesting. We have an oyster shell, pretty good sized oyster shell. Oh, look at that. A little bit of pearlization right there. We found an oyster shell, found a little bit of bone, a little bit of bone, and this mason jar lid. It's a little target. Mid 50s to 60s. This is where we found a mason jar lid, it's a bone, and oyster shell. Oh, we got a lot out of this hole. Got some pretty old glass, mason jar lid, a couple bottle caps, old bottle caps with a heavy crimp on the side, a rib, more bone, porcelain, oyster shell, another oyster shell, and another cap of some sort. And then we have this thing here, which as soon as I saw a little bit of shiny edge, I got excited, but it's I think it's the top of a champagne bottle. The seal across the top, it's a little gold and shiny. Those things can annoy you. So Jeff just let out a aha. Okay, hold on. Let me get this shovel taken care of. Okay. Oh, yes.
Harper Gibbons Hall.
A token. That is awesome. That is really awesome, man. Another awesome feat by Jeff. Knuckles.
Out here.
That's pretty cool.
You know.
Very solid. Nice little dot. It's like a surprise every time you dig these holes, because that's a piece of a board. It's flat and rotting. You got bright blue porcelain, another oyster shell, smashed mason jar lid without the insert, another porcelain container, crock, whatever that is. Yeah, you never know what you're digging out of the hole. So good variety. Oh, and a monster bone. It's been rendered, so it's used as a steak or a meal of some sort. It's cut. It's just parallel cuts. But that's an old bone, probably 100 years old. I got something coming in like brass, Ace.
Ah, score.
We?
Oh, ornate.
Yeah.
Looks like some kind of brooch or something. Or picture frame.
I got one back there with my shovel.
Okay, I got one here too.
Mine is, it's only like 2 inches deep. But it's a nice circle. Ooh.
Got some fancy on it. It's like a little picture frame maybe.
Yeah, I think that was a picture frame for sure. That's a pretty one right there.
So this one right here See the screen? See what the looks like there. That is awesome. That is heavy too.
Right up against the tree.
I wouldn't dig that.
It was.
There's nothing on mine.
That's really cool. Now, off and over the years.
But you could dig it, Ken, because then you could be like, no, see, the Manticore said it was good.
Well, the Manticore didn't say it was good.
A lot of real sketchy signals out there that turned out to be good stuff.
See, the Manticore was showing a long line.
That one's
Oh, yeah.
decent. Decent circle on the trace ID.
So that's showing a little bit of oblong.
Yeah, it's a little oblong. It's not perfect. It's not like coin.
Now I'm curious to see what you get.
But tone-wise and repeatable, like, okay, I'm curious.
Yeah.
Like that, it doesn't scream silver or coin or anything.
That sounds like
But as far as relic possibility,
okay to film.
yeah, you film. Oh, there was something else down in the hole too.
Bottle, oyster shells.
Yeah, look at this little pretty little ink bottle.
Oh, it's complete.
Yeah.
Dude, that's cool.
That's not metal. How'd the CTX find that little?
Well, you've got the end of the ink pen in there probably.
Yeah.
It finds treasure.
Amazing. I can hold my pinpoint. Oh, not quite.
What is it?
Little like inkwell.
Really?
Yeah.
Is the craft in there? Is that what you were picking
Could
up?
be. We're gonna find out.
Oh, that's a neat one there. Yeah, that's a neat.
And we got some porcelain in the hole.
You collect bottles?
Yeah, I do like collecting bottles, but you can
That's-
have that one if you want.
You don't want
Nice little porcelain. No, you can have that.
Yeah, cool. Design on the
We
side.
got porcelain in the hole. We still haven't found the metal piece that I was hearing. That even exists.
Well, Ace just pulled this out of the hole. A little ink bottle. A little fancier than the one I just found earlier.
That's a side effect to it too. He wasn't even looking for that.
In fact,
I know.
he even said I could have it.
Bonus.
Good, we got that. We got the porcelain here. And somewhere down here is metal,
Didn't
maybe.
found anything metal yet.
No.
And you can plant a hole anywhere here, I guess, to find a porcelain and inkwell.
For real.
Yeah, those are a dime a dozen out
Yeah.
here.
But they're old ones too.
Yeah.
They're got that same. They all seem to be about the
found
No
same.
targets in the hole. It's got to be the coins finally in one of these.
In a mason jar, absolutely.
jars.
Oh, that's the back of a clock, maybe.
Could be.
Oh,
Yeah, look at.
yeah, that's
Got
what
the-
it is.
you
That's
can wind
that's
it.
one of those wind-up clocks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Normally, you just find the square piece in the center.
Yeah.
that's what I found.
Is that a handle? That's the handle.
Yeah.
That's pretty badass, dude. What'd that come up as? Did it come up pretty solid?
Amazing, the shit you
It
find.
came up as a high tone.
But look at that.
Big old high tone.
Crazy stuff we found.
I tell you, it
More.
never ceases to amaze me the stuff we're finding out here.
Fine, right?